Robert Gibson and Ricky Morton were ready to rock and roll their way through AEW Collision, but they didn't know that John Moxley was going to try and run over them like an express train. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling AEW Collision. Two legends in the building. They started the night shaking hands, they ended the night handcuffed. Some weird shit going on backstage. I certainly wouldn't want Moxley handcuffing me anywhere, but he handcuffed the Rock and Roll Express at a combined age of what? Fucking 250 years old. It's a lot of age in there. I know that Ric Flair was supposed to be involved in this stint, this segment, this little spot as well here, but AEW told them no.
Oh, why'd they tell him no?
Probably for that fucking bitter old alcoholic drunk.
He's got one more match left in him. Doesn't want to look weak. Could be that. But I tell you what, guys, New Year, I thought Collision was alright.
Good main event. Good main event. Rate it FTR. You had the learning tree. I mean, yeah, might have been mainly down to Edge and Jericho, but I like Big Bill. I've always been a big fan of Big Cass. The Redwood. To me, this guy is severely underrated, and it's a shame that him and Enzo just lost steam. You know, Enzo got released because of some lying bitch, and I don't know what happened to Big Cass. He just got really fat, didn't he?
Apparently, Enzo's coming to AEW.
Yeah, but we've been saying that for years, and it's never happened. Like, so I mean, at this point, who knows? But aye, Big Cass. You know, I mean, I think he looks better now, probably, and from an in-ring standpoint, than he's ever looked before. He's slimmed down, and it definitely it works for the guy, because I mean you do look at him in WWE thinking he did have a bit of weight on him. He was very chubby looking.
He had a lot of weight on him.
Probably improved as an in-ring worker since then. So aye, Big Bill, here's a guy that could be a serious fucking threat rather than just a Jericho lackey. But here it's working for him because he was doing absolutely nothing. But look, I don't think this learning tree thing should be going on for years and years and years. I mean, what age is Big Cass anyway? I mean, the guy can't be getting any younger.
He must be near 40.
That's a joke, man. I think this learning tree thing should be coming to an end relatively soon. It's been fun, it's been enjoyable, but what are you really going to do, and where are you really going to go being Jericho's lackey? Let's be honest.
Nowhere.
Jericho's muscle.
Nowhere.
So aye, maybe Big Cass can get a push.
Anyway,
Push it.
Tony Schiavone, Nigel McGuinness, Matt Menard were in Charlotte, North Carolina. That's why the Nature Boy probably was going to be here, but match one, no nature, just meth and Danny Garcia. TNT Championship match. We get some flippy dippy pile drivers land on your neck.
Spoiler alert.
Oh.
Andy the Sock 2505 says no one can understand you. Well, we can't understand why wrestling's so fucking bad, you WWE fanboy, so you know, maybe we'll just blame Triple H, but I mean, to say that no one can... That just seems like the most generic insult. Oh, I don't agree with what you're saying, so I'm going to claim I can't understand you.
It's pathetic, isn't it?
Tell you what, man, see, I've never went on a video. See if I can't understand someone, I'll just tune it.
Yeah.
What's the point of even trying to have a debate?
Because you can understand text, mate.
Yeah,
Anyway,
why would you want to? Where's it going to... It makes no sense.
where's it going to lead? I'll tell you where it leads.
No, but listen, for someone to say that, they obviously don't like what you're saying in the video.
No.
Or else there would be no need to comment.
Point
They'd
is,
have no opinion, positive or negative.
Danny
Anyway,
Garcia picks up the win. Match I didn't care about. It is what it is. Then we've got the Death Riders.
Daniel Garcia had some weird fucking attire. Just looked really weird. Took me a while to actually realise it was Danny Garcia.
Big Danny, but anyway, we've got John Moxley, Wheeler Yuta, and Marina Shafir backstage. Moxley points out FTR stuck their nose in his business, and he's going to break their necks. Hell on earth, there will be a price to pay. Jeff Jarrett wanted the AEW Championship, so we got to feed him jobbers. No more jobber than Aaron Solo. Low. What thoughts on them? Thoughts on the match, man?
I mean, Jesus Christ. I get it. Jeff Jarrett's just made a statement. He wants to be champion. Can he not beat somebody a little bit relevant? I mean, come on.
You know what the thing is?
This win's been absolutely hee-haw for Jeff Jarrett.
I know it's mad, right? I said, why is Jeff Jarrett on the pre-show at World's End? And you were like, oh, the pre-show is good. Bloody Tony Storm's on it. It's exhibit fucking A of why he shouldn't have been on it. If they had plans of putting him in the main event scene, why is he on the pre-show? Riddle me that then, since you have the answers to everything.
Riddle me that, Batman. Because obviously I think what their point... Well, listen, he's not going to be contemplating retirement if things are going well. You know, they're building him as... Oh, he's not built, that's the whole point.
Cena's contemplating retirement, I'm expecting big things.
That's because he... Well, hold on, have you seen Cena's fucking record lately?
That's pish.
Can he buy a win over Austin Theory, for God's sake?
Anyway.
Sad as that is.
Match number 3, AEW World Tag Titles on the line. Private Party against Action Andretti and Lio Rush. I couldn't even tell you who's the champs here.
Well, it's Private Party, because I'd like to think that the other two wouldn't be champions.
Private Party against Public Party? Shite.
You had Top Flight watching at ringside. Now here, if they dropped the belts and you had Top Flight and you had Private Party in the same uniform, the same ring gear, I'd maybe struggle a little bit to tell you who's who.
Yeah, they're just a bunch of jobbers at the end of the day. Same with Action Andretti and Lio Rush. 6 jobbers.
Take that back. Jericho made this guy a legend.
He did. Right, Private Party win. Fine tag match here. We've got Cope backstage. He interacts with nobody. Basically says he's a 11-time world champ. He wants to make it a dirty dozen. Jericho then comes in. He says, you know what about what I've won? Then he gets cut off by Edge. Edge's like, I respect you. We've been doing this together for 4 decades. Jericho then turns around and says, I completely forgot about you, and that makes you an asshole. Alright then, Tony Storm defeated Deonna Purrazzo. There was a spot in this match where she kept lifting her arm when she could have won the match. Tony Storm ended up winning it. How long did you drag out Tony Storm forgetting she was actually the best women's wrestler?
Yeah, how long do you drag that out for? I mean,
that's
listen,
what I said.
I mean, come on. I mean, give it a bit of time. It's only been a few weeks.
I wasn't sick of it. I'm just pointing at like how long. What's the shelf life?
I think this is.
Has it got the shelf life of Baxter's tomato soup or a carton of milk?
I'm thinking more Baxter's tomato soup. Listen, I think this is refreshing to see them try something different.
Fair enough.
Rather than just bring her back and have her be a wrestler.
Yep. Right, backstage, after she picked up the win, we had Christopher Daniels and Hangman Adam Page. Basically, Daniels pushing Page around, like, here, you've got the ability to become world champion, but recently, I don't know what's happened to you. But then Page lost the plot. He's like, fuck you! You're just an old man clinging on to a sport that left him many years ago. And, yeah, bust Daniels open. Daniels then screams that he's the fucking fallen angel. And it's like, okay, are we going to get a Christopher Daniels against Hangman Adam Page feud? Are you here for that?
Yeah, give us it. I want it.
We then had Max Caster and Bowens cut a promo. This was just weird. And then, like, Bowens is like, oh, you're the reason Billy doesn't want to turn up to the arena. Well, I'm sure you're a fucking reason why people change the channel as well, my friend. Match 5, Brian Cage versus Commander versus the Beast Mortals versus Dante Martin. They pointed out this was like
$100,000 or something.
$100,000 fatal four-way dance Money in the Bank match. I don't even know what's going on. Brian Cage wins. 4 jobbers.
I think we deserve $100,000 for actually what? You know what's mad, right? Brian Cage didn't even look that big in this fucking match. And he was against 4 little guys.
Yeah, so how little's he then?
And this is a guy that I remember used to be considered, oh, he's huge. He's come out with a Poundland Terminator outfit.
No, but compare that...
This guy lost about 2 feet in height.
Compare it to like 98, we had the Hardys against Edge and Christian for like Terry's $100,000. That match at No Mercy. How great was that?
It was better than this, that's for sure.
Might have been 99 actually, I don't know. But anyway, right, FTR are backstage with the Rock and Roll Express. Are you ready to rock and roll? They hug. Then the 2 guys appear. Hey, we owe you gas money for Memphis, 1982. You guys weren't even born in 1982. 43 years ago was 1982. Getting old.
Long time.
Long time indeed. Alright, match 6. Main event time. Rated FTR against the Learning Tree. You like this match. I like this match. Thought it was alright. Edge's face looks like shit. Jericho's face looks alright. Edge's body looks alright.
Jericho's body looks like shit.
So
if they could just do a face body swap, they'd be alright.
Yeah, but they can't. Don't work like that around here, pal.
I mean, Jericho can still pass like he's in his like 40s. and his body looks like it's in his 60s, whereas Edge's body looks like it's in his 40s, but his face looks like it's in fucking, I don't know, 1847. Just very strange here. Like,
I think Edge's face is alright though. It's like the battle hardened look, isn't it?
I know.
But I think with McMahon, he wouldn't allow Edge to wrestle like this. I think so. McMahon was very like here, no grey hairs and things like that. So
you gotta get cheek fillers or something like that.
Yeah, but I liked this match. It was good. Spear for Cope. 1, 2, 3. What did he make of his name? Being called Cope. The Lion Salt. How many more years till Jericho can actually like stop doing this?
I'm actually impressed he can still do it to this day.
With that body, I think.
I
accept his head doing it because his head looks alright. Imagine Jericho, fucking head bouncing off the ropes like a jelly bean.
Adam Copeland. Can I cope with this name change? I don't know. I mean, is there a different way you could spell Edge? No. I just don't get it, man. Well, I'm not going to say they infested so much, but I mean, we've known him up to this point as Adam Copeland in AEW. I don't know why they've changed it. Like, I don't really see the whole... Well, what's it going to gain? I'm not too sure. Either way, match was good.
Yeah, after the match, cuts to the Titantron Moxley.
See, this is a proper main event. Fucking Edge and Jericho in it.
Yeah, I know. We had Moxley on the Titantron, though. He has the Rock and Roll Express tied up in the back. Right, the only problem with this for me is the Outrunners try and make the save. And how choreographed was the save here? These two just waiting to get attacked from behind by Wheeler Yuta and Marina Shafir. Utter cringe. FTR show up, they managed to save everyone as the show goes off the air. Moxley runs away. But it's like they didn't do anything. They tied them up not to do anything. Anyway, tell you what, man. I think AEW does try and push the envelope a lot more than WWE. WWE's so fucking Hey, Phoenix. Usually I'd come out here and ask you what do you want to talk about. But I think we all know what I want to talk about. Cody Rhodes fucking sucks, man. I'm sick of him. See if they waste Big John or The Rock on Cody Rhodes at Mania 41, I'm not going to be happy. It's Sunday night. See tomorrow night, Rock, Cena, Hogan, fucking Cody Rhodes. No.
Fuck him. Honestly, man, just fuck him. He's a boring bastard.
Hey, Phoenix.
This Collision main event was better than anything Cody Rhodes ever done.
Well, the main event was alright.
Maybe not ever, but... No, but I mean... How can people still be on this quote? Hey, guys.
He's a fucking average wrestler as well. Ain't he, though?
I mean...
See, in an era where wrestling is everything, he's fucking mid. There's nothing about him.
Would I describe him as mid?
In this era, yes. He's not like a Chad Gable. He's not like a Seth Rollins. He's not a Punk. He's fucking nowhere near their level. He's so fucking one-dimensional.
I don't think he's mid.
I think he is mid.
I think he's a bit better than
he's
mid.
He's fucking skid mark, mate. He's bogging. Down the fucking pan. See that brown shite stain? That's got Cody Rhodes' name written all over it. Telling you, see if this guy didn't have Rhodes in his name, he'd be mopping floors in Chick-fil-A or Walmart. He's a diddy, man, and I can't stand him. Don't even know why we ended up talking about him, but I'll give this show a 3. I thought it was one of the best collections I've seen in a while, and it gets a 3 out of 10.
It is getting a 3 out of 10. Anyway, guys, what about a Fog Wrestling Hall of Fame? I think we need that.
Do we?
I think that's something we should. That's something that we should definitely look to bring out in 2025. Will anybody that wrestled on Collision tonight be in it? Maybe.
Could Chris Benoit get in it?
Why not? We don't discriminate.
We don't discriminate, but we certainly hate wrestling. It's great. Who am I kidding? I can't get enough of it.
One of the best Collisions I've seen in a while.
It gets a 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
What was
By the way, Deanna Purrazzo needs to actually get a bit of better shape, man.
Yeah, there's a bit of a gut there, isn't there?
Like, I mean, I know people complain about body shaming and all this, but she just, these are wrestlers, they're supposed to be athletes. See, in my opinion, you're either in shape or you're fat.
But see,
and she's in that awkward kind of, middle place where, she's obviously not Nia Jax or Piper Niven.
But she's like Chris Jericho of the women.
Yeah, and Chris Jericho gets called out in it, so it's only fucking fair that Diana Perosa gets called out as well. I know she's never been
the
skinny.
king of Burger King.
I know she's never been skinny, but Jesus Christ, when she was in TNA, she didn't look like that. And I mean, you'd think that AEW is a bit more professional. But look at like Jeff Jarrett, man. He comes out and there's like, I mean, still looks good, still in good shape, obviously. What's your thoughts here, mate?
Fucking give him the belt. That's my thoughts.
Think more on Diana Perazzo's body.
Fat bastard, man. Oh, nah, she's not fat.
But you know, should McMahon?
No,
McMahon wouldn't allow that.
See, no, you know what? I think she's the limit. I think if you want to have people of different sizes, then she's fair enough. People like Nia Jax and Piper Niven, man, fuck, get off my telly.
By the way, I actually seen, I seen this like highlights thing, and it was showing the women's Mae Young's Classic, and it showed you like 5 seconds, pretty much, of each woman making their entrance back in 2017.
Yep.
And see, back then, Piper Niven just looked like she was heavy. Piper Niven's put on so much weight since actually.
Too many square sausage.
No, it's actually mental how much bigger she's got.
Fat fuck.
It's kind of weird. It's the opposite. Nia Jax has lost a lot of weight.
Must be that Triple H platter. No, not that platter, man. He used to whip out the veggies.
What?
Don't know what he's eating. Anyway, till then. Peace.